What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my God, everything is crumbling right now within the world of Call of Duty, and it's been very interesting to go ahead and report each and every bit of it. But guys, today I have something that might frighten you a tad bit to hop back into the Call of Duty experience, and honestly, I'm kind of shocked that we're even at this point, especially after Activision bragged and boasted about their insane anti-cheat upgrades that they're pushing through into Black Ops 6 instantly right at the beginning of Season 2. My guys, we have a lot of stuff to go ahead and discuss, but ladies and gentlemen, before we go and do so, if you guys are interested in more content just like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. I post daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern Time. And of course, if you guys are interested in my live streams, I do stream Monday through Saturday over on Twitch, starting between 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And don't forget, guys, this Saturday, we are indeed going to be doing a quote-unquote new OG COD stream. Basically, all the newish COD games that are kind of old, but not like OG, like COD 4, whatever, all that stuff. So we're going to be playing Modern Warfare 2019, Black Ops Cold War, Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2 2022, and some of the more recents like Modern Warfare 3 2023, so on and so forth. So, of course, if you guys are interested, you can find a link to my Twitch channel down in the description of this video. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I think the way I want to go ahead and start today's video is by showcasing you guys a little something that I saw over on Reddit that is going to start things very nicely for you all. This is from FZ1ZZ saying, so yesterday I got permaban without any reason, and today they removed it? I need to know, is this going to happen again? I've spent more than 500 hours into the game, and I'm scared this might happen again, and they won't remove it. And guys, you can see right here, this is the actual permaban. Now, this account has been banned and unbanned multiple different times, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, it's pretty much just a guessing game, you know? Every single time you log back into the Call of Duty experience, you have no clue what the outcome is going to be. If you are going to be banned from the game or you're not going to be banned from the game, so on and so forth. And this is happening to everybody, not just the specific individual, but absolutely everybody in this game is running into the issue where their accounts are getting clapped and they are legitimate players. And it's all starting to begin after the Season 2 update. Now, yeah, there were some obviously, bans that weren't legit before the Season 2 update. But usually it's shadow bans. You know, you have to be banished to the shadow realm, which is horrible. Don't get me wrong. Shadow bans are probably just as annoying as regular bans because shadow bans, you're still allowed to play, but you're forced to play with all cheaters 24/7. Where a regular ban, you just can't play at all, and you don't have to be, subject to any type of toxicity. You could just leave and go play something else at that point. But we have progressed past the shadow ban problem, ladies and gentlemen. We are now at a point where people are getting permanently banned left and right. And I want to remind you guys this. Wasn't it Activision who came out and said that there's no such thing as a false permaban? Weren't they the ones who said that? And I don't know. I'm just going off of Activision's words. I'm not trying to, be a completely negative individual 24/7. But I mean, if people are getting permaban 24/7, and they claim that permabans are official, and they never will Activision ever put out a false permaban. And here we are seeing multiple different cases where people are getting permabanned and then instantly unpermabanned within the next day or two. Doesn't that completely go against everything Activision has told us? This whole update has just been, it's been mind-boggling to cover. It really has been, because again, this update was supposed to help with the cheaters. But honestly, I really wish that we could go backwards, and I wish this update never happened, because ever since it did, the cheating problem has enhanced tenfold. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see right here from a post from Charlie Intel, hackers in Call of Duty can now kick players from lobbies. Yes, you heard that correctly, ladies and gentlemen. While there are people getting falsely banned, PCs, including my own, are getting shut off 24/7 because of the new upgraded kernel anti-cheat that's supposed to stop everybody from cheating, right? The cheating solution should be resolved because now we have a new awesome kernel anti-cheat that is making everybody's PCs crap themselves and nobody can play the game because now their PCs are exploding. But with all of that being done, now people can actually boot you out of the experience. I'm going to stop talking for a second here and showcase to you guys the clip that Charlie Intel had over on his page, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Head for my waypoint.
Enemy HVT is down. Protect our HVT. Friendly HVT on site. Keep them safe. Enemy HVT on site. Take them out.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you all saw that correctly. Cheaters now have the ability to go ahead and boot you from the game. Now, I do want to state, this isn't anything brand new or fancy. I believe we saw this in the past. It might have been Black Ops Cold War where, cheaters used to be able to hop into Warzone and give people the boot. Of course, correct me if I'm wrong, because I know, that might not be the correct case and it might have been a different game. So, of course, if you guys know, fill me in on the details. But I know for a fact, this has been a problem in the past. But the reason why it's so just absurd right now is because they are really, really trying to bring it home that this anti-cheat is the best thing ever. Ricochet is not a mistake. This is made for Call of Duty, and it is going to be the way, and they're going to further perfect it to make sure that it's perfect. They said Season 2, they were going to really bump up their game. And if anything, the cheating problem, it might be cheaters still there, but it shouldn't get any worse, right? It's going to be a good step in the right direction, and then hopefully by Season 3, we'll be able to see a mass wipe of the overall population of cheaters. Not everybody, again, because that's impossible. There's always going to be cheaters, and there's always going to be a workaround. But when it comes to stuff like I just showcased to you guys, the worst of the worst cheats where people can boot you out of lobbies, that shouldn't be existent. But we are so far behind that, ladies and gentlemen, I don't even think we're going to be able to see this during the Black Ops 6 life cycle, which is going to severely hurt its chances at ever rebounding and gaining an audience again, a hardcore audience. Because if I'm going to be real with you guys, Season 1 should have been when we saw any type of major improvements, 1010%. Season 2 was already pushing it in every way possible, but it's okay. A lot of people will leave, but at the end of the day, as long as they do something correct with Season 2, it won't be the end of the world. But completely missing the mark with Season 2, and again, not just, a slight difference or a slight change or a slight inconvenience. No, I mean completely missing the mark, making the anti-cheat system 10 trillion times worse, and then continuously false banning every innocent player out there, while not doing any work to the people who are able to ban people out of lobbies. That, once again, like I said, is not a good look. Guys, Season 2 has just been a non-stop, just downward spiral. And I am waiting for something to, positive to happen for it. And you know what? Honestly, at this point, I'm just going to have to, branch out and talk about anything different at this point when it comes to this game. I want to talk about some certain weapons, the maps. I want to get it out of the way already. It's just hard because I have to keep pushing these videos back because every day that, goes by, there is a brand new problem within Black Ops 6 that is making it more unplayable for people to even stick around and see what's going on here. Like I said, I know I want to just say forget it and post something different, but I keep thinking to myself, I'm going to post something different. I'm going to talk about weapons and maps. And people are not going to give a crap, because why would they give a crap when their PCs are blowing up? Why would they give a crap if they're getting banned all the time, Why would they give a crap if every single time they hop in to try the new maps or try the new weapons, they're bombarded with cheaters? It makes it so demotivating to be in the field right now and discuss this game, especially after coming off a game like Modern Warfare 3, where I was able to spend the whole year diving deep into so many fun topics. Yes, of course, we had our, typical skill-based matchmaking talks and, all that stuff, but at the end of the day, I was able to talk about so many different things between, camos, events, aftermarket parts for weapons that completely changed the vibes, the cool maps, so much stuff to discuss with very minimal issues running in the way. And on top of that, Sledgehammer was absurdly, talkative with us. So even if something did happen that was negative, they would fill in the blanks and make it so, if you were just talking about it nonstop, it was kind of pointless because Sledgehammer was on top of it. They acknowledged it. They let us know if something went wrong and they made a mistake, or if an update didn't work properly, or if they need to, Black Ops 6, it's none of that. What's funny about Black Ops 6? They still haven't made a public statement that Season 2 has flopped so hard and everything they promised has failed. They still haven't said a word, a singular word, that any of this stuff is going on. They still haven't acknowledged that PCs are freaking dying right now, ladies and gentlemen. I want to make that very clear. And it's not a PC issue. I have to make that clear as well, because people go, oh, your PC. No. Every other game in the world works. Games that are 10 trillion times harder to run than COD are functioning. It's only Black Ops 6. It's not Modern Warfare 3, not Vanguard, not Cold War. It's not any other game besides Black Op 6. Whatever they did to that anti-cheat is obliterating. When I say I mean obliterating PCs, which is the worst case scenario. And they still won't open their mouths about it. They still won't acknowledge it. And you know what that does? That makes people uninstall the game. If people knew that there was going to be a fix and the developers know what's going on, they might stick around and wait, But they don't. They have no clue. All they see is that the game is destroying their PC. There's no talks about it, nothing on the Trello board, no acknowledgements. So why are they going to stick around and continue to, harm their PC? They're going to leave. It's so simple. You would think it's so simple to just have a little bit of communication, but there has to be something holding them back. Whether it's contracts, I don't know what's going on here, but all I know, it's a horrible look for the Call of Duty franchise, and Activision is really crossing the line for a lot of individuals out there, especially when it comes to all the lies that they continue to spew to this overall community and the franchise that we all know and love. It's a lot of people who are passionate about this franchise, who want to see it succeed, but when you got people like Activision and Microsoft calling these ridiculous shots and putting forth these stupid updates to the anti-cheat that are irrelevant, instead of just coughing up money for a good anti-cheat in their game, it just makes it so hard for players, like I said, to want to stick around. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. I post daily here at 8 Eastern Time. And of course, if you guys are interested in my live streams, I stream Monday through Saturday over on Twitch, starting between 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Of course, if you guys are interested, you can find a link to that channel down in the description of this video. But as always, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.